Hello students, welcome to Alpha Online Education. Today's our topic name is Information Transfer. What is our topic's name? Information Transfer. It is the 17th question in our first year English grammar. It is the 17th question in our first year English grammar. It consists 4 marks. In the examination, in the annual examination, it consists 4 marks. Okay students, what is information transfer? What is information transfer? Information is transferred in 2 ways. In how many ways? In 2 ways. What are the 2 ways? The first one is verbal and the second one is non-verbal. Verbal and non-verbal. Verbal is also called text. Okay? Verbal is also called text. And non-verbal is also called diagram. Okay? In the examination, you will be asked a text and a diagram. A text and a diagram. In the text, you will be asked some matter and convert into the matter into diagram. This is one type. And internal choice also will be given. In the internal choice, you will be asked a diagram. Okay? In the diagram, you need to understand the diagram and convert the diagram into a passage or a paragraph. Okay? You need to write text to diagram or diagram to text. It is your choice. You need to attempt only one question. One question is for your choice. Okay students, in the previous classes, in the previous 2 classes, we have learned pie charts and bar graphs. Pie charts and bar graphs. This is the third diagram, tree diagrams. Tree diagrams. We have 6 types of diagrams in our first year English grammar in the non-verbal. What are they? Pie charts, bar graphs, tree diagrams, tables, flow charts and route maps. This is the third one. This is the third one. Okay, students, you can see your textbook in the page number 247. Okay. What is tree diagram? A tree diagram is another way of representing information. It has a branching tree-like structure. It shows how its components are related to one another. It shows how its components are related to one another. It helps us understand the relevant information in a short time. Okay? A tree diagram is another way of representing information. This is the third way. Okay? It has branching like a tree structure. It has branching like tree structure. You can imagine like a tree. How is the tree shape? In the tree shape looks like as a trunk and branches. This is like trunk and these are all main branches and these are all sub branches. So it looks like a tree. So that's why it is called a tree diagram. It is called tree diagram. Okay, it shows how its components are related to one another. It shows how its components are related to one another. Okay? Next, it helps us understand the relevant information in a short time. It helps us understand the relevant information in a short time. So it is very useful. It is very easy. You can understand easily the tree diagram. Okay, here given example. Read the textbook. See the textbook, page number 247. There are three types of muscles in the human body. There are three types of muscles in the human body. They are smooth, cardiac, and skeletal muscles. How many types of muscles do we have? We have three types of muscles. What are they? The first one is smooth, and the second one is cardiac, and the third one is skeletal muscles. Smooth muscles are controlled by involuntary responses. Smooth muscles are controlled by involuntary responses. Examples of smooth muscles are smooth muscles in the digestive tract and blood vessels and the second type of muscle is the cardiac muscle. It is also an involuntary muscle. Muscles that cover the heart are examples of cardiac muscles. The third type of muscle is the skeletal muscle. It is controlled by voluntary responses. All the muscles attached to the bones such as biceps, deltoid are examples of skeletal muscles. Okay students, in the examination, if you ask the paragraph, you need to convert the information into a diagram. Okay, how do you convert the information into a tree diagram? First to read the paragraph and understand the paragraph carefully, then start the diagram. Okay, in our human body we have three types of muscles. What are they? What are the muscles? Smooth muscles, cardiac muscles, and skeletal muscles. Okay, smooth muscles are controlled by involuntary responses. Smooth muscles are controlled by involuntary responses. Okay, examples for smooth muscles are digestive tract muscles and blood vessels. Next, the second type of muscle is cardiac muscle. It is also controlled by involuntary responses. Okay, examples for cardiac muscles are heart muscles. The muscles which are covered heart is called heart muscles are the examples for cardiac muscles. Next, the third one is skeletal muscles. What is the third one? Skeletal muscles. Okay, skeletal muscles are controlled by voluntary responses. So examples for skeletal muscles are the muscles which are attached to the bones, such as deltoids or biceps are called skeletal muscles. This is the information. So now draw the diagram. Convert the information into a tree diagram. Okay. How do you start the diagram? First to write muscles in the human body. Muscles in the human body. Okay. Next to divide the muscles into two types, involuntary and voluntary. Involuntary responses and voluntary responses. Next, under the involuntary muscles, write smooth muscle and cardiac muscle. Smooth muscle and cardiac muscle. Why? Smooth muscles and cardiac muscles, they both are controlled by involuntary responses. Okay, understand? Next, examples for smooth muscles are digestive tract muscles and blood vessels. Blood vessels muscles. Next, examples for cardiac muscle is heart muscle. Heart muscles. Next, the third one is skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle is controlled by voluntary response. Voluntary responses. So, smooth muscles, skeletal muscles are controlled by voluntary responses. Next, examples for skeletal muscles are biceps and deltoids. Biceps and deltoids. So, draw the diagram like tree diagram. Then you will be given 4 marks in the examination. In the examination, you need to draw the diagram with a pencil. With the help of pencil, you can easily write the diagram. You can easily understand the diagram. Okay? మరి ఎగ్జామినేషన్ ఒకవేళ ఈ ట్రీ డయాగ్రామ్ ఇచ్చారు అనుకోండి, మరి దీన్ని ఒక పారాగ్రాఫ్ లోకి కన్వర్ట్ చేయమని చెప్పారు అనుకోండి, ఎలా రాస్తారు? మరి దీన్ని ఏం చేస్తారు? మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? దీన్ని పారాగ్రాఫ్ రూపంలో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి. ఎలా? ఇన్ అవర్ హ్యూమన్ బాడీ we have three types of muscles. They are smooth muscles, cardiac muscles and skeletal muscles. Next, smooth muscle is controlled by involuntary responses. Next, examples for smooth muscles are digestive tract muscles and blood vessels. Next one, cardiac muscle is also controlled by involuntary responses. Next, examples for cardiac muscle is the muscles which are covered heart is called cardiac muscles are examples for cardiac muscles. Heart muscles are examples for cardiac muscles. Next, the third one, skeletal muscle. The skeletal muscle is controlled by voluntary response. Voluntary responses. Okay. Next, examples for skeletal muscles are all the muscles which are attached to the bones, such as biceps and deltoids are examples for skeletal muscle. So, like the paragraph. Like write the paragraph. That's all. You will be get 4 marks easily. This is the process. Text to diagram and diagram to text. You can understand this, friends? Next, another one. See the textbook, the page number 246. Sorry, 248. 248. See the diagram here. Example 2. A man who managed a popular hotel was asked the secret of his success. He said that only when customers were happy with the dining experience would they keep returning to the hotel. Dining would be a pleasant experience only if the food served was of high standard. Good service too was equally important. He elaborated that the food should be tasty and fresh. Service should be prompt and courteous. Given below is a tree diagram representing the man's views. Okay? This is the paragraph. If you asked in the examination, if you given in the examination a paragraph and convert the information into the tree diagram, then how do you draw the diagram? First, given information, understand. Read the paragraph carefully and understand the paragraph carefully. Then start the diagram. First, once again, I read the paragraph. Listen to me carefully. A man who managed a popular hotel was asked the secret of his success. Have you understood the sentence? What is the information given in the sentence? A man is running a hotel. Is running successfully his hotel. A person came to him and asked him, what is the secret of your success? What is the secret of your hotel success? Then the man replied, he said that only when customers were happy with the dining experience would keep returning to the hotel. He replied to the man, when the customers were happy with the dining experience, then they will come again and again to our hotel. He given simply information, simply answer. So, and he elaborated, dining would be a pleasant experience only if the food served was of a high standard. And he said the dining should be pleasant experience. When the food supplied a high standard food, the customers will be happy. And good service too was equally important. Not only good food, good service also very important for the customer. He elaborated. Next he elaborated that food should be tasty and fresh. He said the food should be tasty, very tasty, and should be fresh also. Next, service should be prompt and courteous. In the hotel, the service also should be prompt and courteous. Prompt and courteous means when the customer entered your hotel, receive politely into the hotel and given a seat to him and clean the tables promptly and arrange water with the fresh water. Then the customers will be happy. So, service should be prompt and courteous. Okay? So, given below a tree diagram representing the man's service. Okay, man's views. How do you draw the diagram? First, write happy customers. Happy customers. Who are the happy customers? When they feel with good food and good service. When they feel with good food and good service. Here write good food and here service. Here write food, here write service. So good food and good service. Next, how should be the food? The food should be tasty and fresh. The food should be tasty and fresh. Right here, tasty. Right here, fresh. These are the branches. It looks like a tree. It looks like a trunk. And these are the main branches. And these are the sub branches. So it looks like a tree. That's why it is called tree diagram. Okay. Next, coming to here, service. The service should be prompt and courteous. Prompt and courteous. Then only feel the customers happy. So this is the diagram. It is a small diagram. You can easily draw it. You can easily understand the diagram. Okay? It is very, very easy. First, happy customers. Who are the happy customers? When they feel with good food and good service. So the food should be tasty and fresh. The service would be prompt and courteous. That's all. Okay? In the examination, ఒకవేళ మీకు ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ ఇచ్చి దీన్ని పారాగ్రాఫ్ రూపంలో కన్వర్ట్ చేయమంటే ఎలా రాస్తారు మరి? ఫస్ట్ ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి? Once a man asked the hotel owner, "What is the secret of your success?" The man replied, when the customers experienced with good dining service, then the customers will come to the hotel again and again. And the owner also said the food would be a great dining experience, and service also should be good. Okay, and the hotel owner elaborated the food should be tasty and fresh. Next, service also should be prompt and courteous. Okay, write the paragraph like that. Then you will be given 4 marks easily. Understand? Okay, thank you students. Thank you very much. These are the examples for tree diagram. In the next class, we shall learn tables.